Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Night Wind Down. I am Kim Michelle from Healing House of Columbia, and today we're going to do a slow flow. So we're going to start lying down on our back in our fish pose. So I have two blocks. If you have blocks, you can put them underneath you, or if you have a pillow, you can use that, or even a yoga bolster. So if you're going to have the blocks, just put them back here. Your head will rest on the far block, and the bottoms of your shoulder blades will rest on the closer block. So we're going to come on in here, getting the bottoms of our shoulder blades, and so if you have blocks, either you can put it up so you have a high block, and that's a little bit less arching in the upper back. If you want more, you would drop it to the middle area. And go ahead, you can extend your legs straight, or you can bring the feet together and open up the knees for butterfly pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Maybe put the hands on the belly. Inhale. Feel the belly rise. Exhale. Feel the belly fall. Inhale. Exhale. Today we're going to do an equal breath. We'll do a count of 4 on the inhale and a count of 4 on the exhale. And exhale through the mouth. It's all about the exhale today. So let's inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Now let's take the hands off the belly. If your legs are bent, go ahead and straighten the legs. We're going to roll off the side of the mat and move whatever we place behind our back to help us in our fish pose. Now, feel what that back feels like. How does it feel in your body now that we opened up the chest? Does it feel like the heart has opened and expanded? Do the lungs feel like they can absorb more oxygen? It's important to notice where our body is and what it feels. Now let's walk the feet in, and we will bring the top of the thighs to the belly and bring our hands to our shins. And we're going to rock from right to left, feeling the bottom edges of our hip bones, massaging that lower back. Now let's extend the left leg while we're still holding on to the right shin, and take the left hand on the right shin and pull that leg over to the side. We're doing a supine twist. You're pulling the leg over to the left, and extend the right hand. Look over at that right hand. Let's breathe here for a few breath cycles. Now let's bring that knee back to the center. Squeeze the shin into us a little more. And then take the right hand, holding the right shin, and open up that hip. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now let's bring that leg back to the center. Let both hands hold onto the shin and lift the head and try to bring the nose toward the knee. And exhale down. Now let go of the right leg and lengthen it. And let's bring the left leg in, wrapping the hands around the shins, squeezing it tight. And take the right hand on the left shin and pull that leg over toward the right. A nice supine twist. You can extend the left arm and look over at it. Now carry that leg back to the center, taking the left hand, putting it on the left shin, and opening up that leg. Opening up the left hip flexor. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Carry that leg back to the center. Wrap both hands on the shin and reach the head up and bring the nose toward the knee. Inhaling. Exhaling, laying the head back down on the ground. Bringing the knee down to the ground. We're going to lengthen both legs. Extend our hands over our head. Inhale, reach the fingertips toward one end of the wall and the toes toward the opposite side of the room. Inhaling and reaching. Exhaling and relaxing. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling, relax. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, bringing the hands overhead toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhaling, bringing the body up. Coming up to our forward fold and reaching the hands over toward the feet and letting those hands rest on the shins or the ankle. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Now walk the hands up the leg. You can either bring the feet into crisscross applesauce and then reach the hands in front of you and come into our table. And with our table, we can have our hands flat in the ground, or we can come up on our fists. When you come up on your fist, you're protecting the wrist. So now we're going to inhale into cow. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, tilt the hips up, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, tilt the hips up. We're like arching the back, each vertebrae we feel lengthening. Exhale, around the hips, round the back, chin to chest. So now your hands are in fists, bring them down so we can do some hip circles. Bring your hips around and then forward, then to the side. Might hear some little cracklies. We're lubricating so many joints when we do this hip circle. Motion is lotion. Now let's come back around the other way. Now let's extend the left foot back. We'll push back the heel back, opening up our calf, the Achilles muscle. Inhale forward, stretching out every one of our 5 toes. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, leaning forward. One more time. Exhale, opening up the Achilles. Inhale, lean forward. Now let's take this foot and cross it over the right foot and lean over and look over the right shoulder and try to see that foot that we crossed over. Now we're opening our left side body and left hip flexor. Bring that leg back. And now we are going to walk the hands around to the side. And we're going to get ready for gate pose. The hands are in front of the bent knee, the lengthened leg. The foot is on the short side of the mat. We're going to inhale and raise the arms up overhead. And exhale, leaning over the extended leg. Inhale the arms up over the head. Exhale the right hand down, reaching the left hand up and over. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the left hand down the extended leg. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands down, the right hand down, reaching up and over. Now we'll bring both hands down to the mat. We'll come back facing the front end of our mat. Rejoining our table into our table position. This time we extend the right leg. Exhaling, stretching that right calf. Inhaling forward, stretching out each of the 5 toes. Exhaling the heel back. Inhaling, leaning forward. Exhaling the heel back, opening up the Achilles. Inhaling, leaning forward. Now take that right leg and pick it up and bring it over the left. Now we'll look over our left shoulder to see that leg behind us. Opening up that right side body and hip flexor. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now what we'll do is we will bring that right leg around. I'm going to turn my body so that I face you. And the right leg is extended. And it is on parallel to the side edge of the mat. And I'm going to inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale the right hand alongside of the right extended leg. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the left hand down to the mat. Reaching the right arm up and over. Opening up that side body. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling along the extended leg. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands down. Inhaling the arms up. And now we'll bring our hands down in front of us. We will bend the knee in, and we'll walk and turn our body back around to the front edge of the mat. We're in tabletop. So let's step our right foot forward. Tuck the left toe. And then step the left foot forward. And bend the knees and reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, we're going to do some gentle sun salutations today. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. The spine is straight. We're in a parallel position right here now. I mean, our body is parallel to the ground. And we're engaging in the feet, engaging in the glutes. Our spine is long, our neck is long. Inhale, exhale, fold, coming into a forward fold. Inhaling here, exhaling. When we're in this forward fold, we can think about our weight is not in our toes, but it's in the toe mound. Even lift the toes and see how that feels in the foot. When you lift those toes, the arches of the feet are activated. So now let's bend our knees a little bit. Place our hands on our shins. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaching the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, let's inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming into our forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Let's step back with the right foot. Drop the right knee. Inhale those hands overhead. Exhale the hands down to the mat, framing the left foot. And let's step the left foot back. So we'll be in tabletop. Let's inhale. Exhale, we're going to lean forward so our shoulders are a little bit past the hands. Exhale, lowering the chest and the chin to the mat. Let's inhale and come into baby cobra. Our elbows are tucked in our body. And exhale, pushing into the hands, coming into child's pose. Let's inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's return to our table position. We'll step the right foot forward. We'll tuck the left toes. Let's inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale the hands down to the mat and step the left foot forward. Let's inhale into flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, let's do our other foot. Let's inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, hinging the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Drop the left knee. Inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale the hands down to frame the right foot. Let's bring the right leg back to tabletop. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, the shoulders are gonna come in front of the hands. Exhale, the chest and the chin to the ground. Inhale into baby cobra. Exhale the hips back to child pose. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Now let's come up, come back to our tabletop pose. Step the left foot forward. Inhale those hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale, through prayer, into mountain. Very nice. Now, this time we're going to step back to our down dog, okay? So let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Let's step one foot back, and then the other. We're in our down dog. And now we're going to roll our body into a plank. So come up on the toes, roll the body down. You're in a nice plank. Now let's drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up to down dog. To do our 3 breath cycles here. We're looking in between our thighs, pressing the index finger and the thumb into the mat. Now let's come up on the toes. Look at the hands and step or jump your way to the front of the mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Bend the knees. Reach those hands up overhead. Exhale, through mountain. Epic prayer into mountain. Alrighty, one more time. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, hinge the hips. Up and into fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, stepping back to down dog. Now what we're gonna do is come up on our toes and roll our body into plank. In this plank, press into the mat. We're kind of making a dome with our shoulders, our upper back. Now drop the knees, the chest, the chin, 8-limb pose. Inhaling into cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale into down dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now let's come up on the toes. Look at the hands. Step or jump your way to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach those hands up overhead. Exhale, through mountain, into mountain. Alrighty. Now we're going to do our warrior 2 flow. So we're going to stand up at the top of our mat. We're going to come into our chair pose. So we're gonna sit those, I'm gonna start with the hands on the hips. So let's sit those hips back. Our chest is shining forward. The neck is long. The knees do not extend over the toes. Now look down at those toes. You can even lift the toes up and tap them. Now, I like to have my hands in prayer pose. If your shoulders are very healthy, you can bring them up over so it's like a nice diagonal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift the left heel up. And then we're going to stand up. And as we're standing, we're going to lift our left foot up. So the top of the left thigh is parallel to the ground. Then we're going to step it back. And now we'll drop the left heel down and lift those hands up into warrior one. Go ahead and drop the left hand down. When you drop that left hand down, you can feel the hips twisting so both hip bones are facing forward. All right, inhale here and exhale, coming into warrior two. In warrior two, our hips are parallel to the long side of the mat. Hands are extended. We're not reaching back into the past. We're not reaching into the future. Leaning forward. We are centered in the present. Now flip that front hand. Inhale. Exhale, reaching back into our reverse warrior. Exhaling. Now let's bend the front arm. Bring it down. We're in side angle. Reaching the left hand up. Maybe looking at that left hand. Exhaling back to warrior two. Inhaling, flip. Exhaling, reach back to reverse. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhaling. Exhaling, side angle. Inhaling back to warrior two. And now we're going to step the left foot forward. I'm into our chair. Up into our mountain. Alrighty, we're going to do the other leg. And I'm going to come on this side of the mat. So my back is not to you. So we're going to come into our chair. We'll bring the hands to the hips. Reaching the hips back. Chest is shining forward. Knees do not extend past the toes. Bring those hands into prayer or overhead. Now let's come up on the, bring the right heel up. Now we'll inhale into our stand, lifting that right foot up. The right thigh is parallel to the ground. And then we step back. Get our balance. Drop the right heel. Bring those arms overhead to warrior two. This time, maybe dropping the right hand down to make sure our hips are facing forward. Inhaling. Exhaling, coming into warrior two. Now let's remember, we're not going to be stuck in the past. We're not reaching into the future. We're embracing the present, and we are centered. Inhale, flipping the left hand up. Exhaling, reverse the warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Now let's bend the front forearm. Reaching over to side angle. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling. Lift the right front hand. Inhale. Exhaling, reverse. Inhaling two. Exhaling, side angle. Warrior two. Lift that front hand, reverse. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Now let's step the right foot forward. We'll come into our chair. Stand up. And we did a cute little warrior two sequence. Alrighty, so now we're gonna face each other. We're gonna open up the feet wide and bring those feet out to a diagonal. And we're gonna come down. We did ballet, it's kind of like a plie. We're gonna open up those knees, lowering down. It's not a complete squat. We'll bring our hands out to cactus arms and lift the right heel and drop it. Lift the left heel and drop it. Lift both heels. This is our goddess. And then drop those heels. And the hands up and out to our star. Exhale. Bring the hands to the hips. Bringing the feet together. And let's meet down on the mat. We'll extend the feet forward. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, hinging the hips, just like we did in that sun salutation. Bring the hands down to the shins or to the ankles. Drop the chin to the chest. We will hang out here for 5 breath cycles. All right, walk the hands up the legs and bring the hands behind your back. And let's walk the feet in. We'll extend the feet out, so not the complete width of the mat, just wide enough so that you can dip the knees to the right and look over the left shoulder. Bring the knees up. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the knees over to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhaling as you move from side to side with your own breath. All right, let's walk the feet in so the knees touch and the feet touch. We are going to do a boat pose. So let's bring the hands behind the thighs. We're going to rock and balance on the base of the lowest part of our spine, top of our hips. The shins are parallel to the ceiling. Maybe you extend the hands so the palms of the hands face the ceiling. Maybe you extend the legs out straight. Or you can reach those hands back behind your shin, your thighs, drop the feet, and extend the body all the way down to the mat. Whew, that was some stuff. Now let's walk the feet toward the bottom. We can almost touch the heels. So now we are going to do a little bit of pelvic tilt. So we'll press our hands into the mat and the feet into the mat. And we'll rock the hips up like 1/2 inch on an inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, tilt the hips up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tilt the hips up. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to raise the hips up all the way into our bridge. Let's inhale, lifting those hips up, pressing the feet into the ground, squeezing the knees together, pressing the hands into the mat, opening up the collarbones. Inhale here. Exhale, lift those hips even higher. Inhale, lift even higher, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, lower the body down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips up, press the feet into the ground, press the hands into the ground. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips up higher, the neck is long. Inhale, exhale, lift higher, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, exhale, lowering the body down. Now let's wrap those hands around the shins, bringing the knees into the belly and the chest. And we're going to draw some circles on the ceiling with our knees. Imagine we have a paintbrush and we're drawing red circles. Red for rooting our sacral chakra. Now let's come back around the other way. Now let's lace those feet down on the ground. We're going to lift the right foot and place it on the left knee. And take the right hand and open up that right knee. We're opening up that hip flexor. Now we're going to take both hands and thread them behind the left thigh, flexing both feet. Release the hands and lower the left foot to the ground. Cross the legs like we're sitting on the couch. Extend those arms out into a T and let those knees fall over to the left. Maybe you look back at the right hand. Maybe you take the left hand and bring it on the top leg and give it an extra little tug. Bring the legs up to the center, uncross the legs. And this time we bring the left foot over the right knee and take the left hand and open up that left knee. Now let's take our hands and thread them behind the right thigh. Flex both feet hard to protect our knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhale. Release the hands, let the right foot come to the ground. Cross the legs like we're on the couch. Extend the arms out in a T and let those legs fall over to the left. Maybe you place the right hand on that top leg. Maybe you look over toward the left hand. Now carry those knees to the center and cross the legs. Now we're going to extend the legs straight. Place the hands on the belly. And we'll have a short shavasana because we will do some breathing afterwards. So release the breath. Bring your attention to your heels. Let the calves melt into your mat. Release the back of the thigh. Release the glutes. Let the lower back melt into the mat. Feel where the base of the shoulder blades are touching the mat. Let the tummy soften. Let the heart soften. Extend the neck and open up the collarbone. Feel where the base of the skull rests on the neck. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue fall to the bottom of the mat. Relax your cheekbones. Relax the eyes. Relax that little area in between your eyebrows. Relax the forehead. Rest. All right, wiggle your toes. Wiggle the fingers. We're going to roll over to the side and come into our fetal pose with the knees bent and your bottom arm is extended so your head rests on your bicep and your front arm rests in front of your chest. Let's inhale here and exhale, pressing into the mat, coming into our easy feet. Now we are going to do a fun breath. It will energize you and open up the nasal passages. Sometimes we have problems during the spring season, and it's called alternate nostril breathing. So what we do is we take our right thumb and we make a fist with the rest of the fingers. And then we'll find our ring finger. So we're doing like a surfer dude kind of hand signal. And we'll take the right thumb and place it on the right nostril. And we'll inhale through the left nostril. Place the ring finger on the left nostril. And open up the right nostril from the thumb and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Placing the thumb on the right nostril. lifting up the ring finger on the left nostril and exhaling through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Place the ring finger on that left nostril. Open up the right nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Place the thumb on the right nostril. Open up the left nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Place the ring finger on the left nostril. Open up the right nostril and exhale to the right. Now release the hand to your lap and blink open your eyes. It is time for our affirmation. So what I'll do is I'll open my arms out to a T. We'll exhale, wrapping our hands around our chest, and you'll repeat the affirmation I give you. Alrighty, let's inhale the arms open. Exhale them closed and say, I am light. Inhale the arms open. Exhale the arms closed and say, I am love. Inhale the arms open. Exhale the arms closed and say, I am enough. Now let's bring those hands into prayer position in front of our chest and tell our bodies, thank you for supporting us through this practice. I thank you for joining me in this practice. I thank you for allowing me to lead you through and share the love of yoga. Namaste and amen.
Namaste.